Hello.
Hi. This is...
Kicking and screaming.
What are you making?
Kicking and screaming.
Why?
You're making me make this. I don't want to make it.
No, I just thought it would be a really good idea.
To bring back your childhood memories.
Yeah, it's nostalgia.
All right.
And I'm just intrigued to see...
How it turns out.
Yeah, and
Me
how
too.
you,
I've never
how you
had
actually
it.
make it at home.
What am I making, Caitlin? Let the people know.
We're making Sizzler cheesy bread.
Sizzler cheesy bread.
Sizzler cheesy bread. So you go to Sizzler, well, when it was here, and you get your table, and they'd always come and deliver your cheesy bread first. You kind of wait till that gets delivered because people just get into it so quickly. You can order more, but you gotta get in there fast.
Was it unlimited?
Just so good. It must have been because it's a salad bar. Like you just pay one fee and you get as much food as you want.
Caitlin found the recipe online. It's very simple.
Yeah. But you said I messed it up already though. Because I bought spreadable butter.
We don't really eat butter. It says margarine. I don't know if this is margarine or if this is butter. It actually doesn't say butter.
It said it
or margarine,
when they were selling it. Like
spreadable original soft. I don't know.
Soft. It's soft.
Yeah, it tastes like margarine.
It does. It looks like it because I feel like margarine's always like whiter.
So it's 50-50 spreadable margarine and pecorino cheese.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it?
You spread it on bread and it's only toasted on one side, is that correct?
Oh, I don't know. Is that what it said in the recipe? I feel like it was both sides, but...
You think it was both sides?
I can't remember. I haven't had it since I was, I don't know, 10?
There's no way this doesn't taste nice either.
Yeah.
Like pecorino, delicious. White bread tastes like nothing, so it's just a vehicle for
and then
artificial...
butter's just fat. So
well, it's not butter, so...
Margarine. Okay.
Anyway, I'm concentrating. This is a very complicated recipe. So, what are you making, Caitlin? Looks like you've got some collection of things here.
We're going away from wine today. I just felt like making a cocktail, and this is my go-to cocktail when I don't really make a cocktail for myself when I'm at home, but if I have friends over, I like to start the lunch or the evening with a cocktail. I think it's fun. And my favorite is a Southside because it's very zesty and fresh and it's extremely easy to make. And you make it with gin. I always have gin in the house. That's if I'm having a spirit, it will always be a gin. So.
Caitlin loves her citrus. If I ever make anything like fish or anything that has citrus on it, she never puts more salt on anything or more hot sauce, but always more lemon.
Yeah, it's just, I love the flavour. It's so delicious. This is a new gin, so it was a gift from our friends at Local Project.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, great.
YouTube channel?
Design YouTube channel, Instagram, website. They've got magazines as well. So they sent us a magazine and...
Aiden and the team.
Yeah, they sent us this gin also, which is by Archie Rose.
Where's Archie Rose? Is that Victoria? Oh,
no, New South Wales.
New South Wales, yeah, that makes sense.
Local to them. So they did a little collab gin, the tailored gin.
They didn't do a collab with Sizzler.
No. But I mean, yeah, Southside and Sizzler cheesy bread, I reckon
We're on to
be delicious together. Woo! So Southside, very easy. Gin, lime juice, mint, sugar syrup, shaken over ice, strained into a chilled glass. Yeah, that's it. So we do 60 mils of gin.
60 mils of gin. Ooh,
yeah.
That's a spicy.
Well, you got lots of sugar syrup and lots of lime juice, so it kind of breaks it up a lot. And cocktails usually do have two shots. Yeah.
Right. It's been a long time since I've made a cocktail.
So 60 gin, and then we're doing 20 sugar syrup. So I just made this. I always make my sugar syrup, so it's just 1-to-1 ratio. 1 cup water, 1 cup sugar. Just put it over the stove until the sugar dissolves, and then chill it down, pop it in the fridge. So 20 ml. limes off our lime tree out in the veggie garden. So I feel a bit hard, but I'll do Andy's trick of. Is that it?
That's it. You put some muscle into it though.
It's muscles.
See how hard this is. Yeah, it's hard because it's not 4 weeks old from this veggie.
Pardon?
It's fresh off the tree. It's not
Yeah.
like 4 weeks old.
And mint.
Look at the oil that's come off that though. That's,
wow.
Oh, it smells so good too.
Yeah. Mint from the veg garden as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make my chicken blood smell nice. It's actually got a bit of cannabinoid smell to it. I wonder if the lump, that's probably not, but maybe it's.
What?
I thought it might be part of the cannabis kind of family, but it's not, I don't think.
How many limes do you think is 25 mil?
Ooh, it's a great question, but maybe just measure it and then you'll know.
Yeah.
How many is that, 30?
That's 30. Yeah. Is it gonna fit in there?
Yeah, you'll be right, you might, yeah.
Oh, just slowly. What are you doing over there?
Just literally toasting my bread
Okay.
with the cheese and the stuff.
Yeah.
Medium heat, so we get a nice even toast. I'm guessing they used to do it on a big flat top thing. Mm-hmm. Bulk. You're supposed to use thicker bread too, but you know, we don't really buy much white bread, so. Smells good, that lime juice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very green.
Very green.
So that's one. So that's probably just under 25 mil. Pretty close, but I am gonna do more because I like it citrusy. Good?
Very
Work out for your hands.
vibrant. I wonder what type of lime that is, because
Do you wanna? I think that's I've forgotten all the names.
it tastes different to a normal lime.
Does it?
Yeah. Not like that, like, it's not a kaffir lime, is it?
No,
Kaffir
no.
limes are like,
They've got those like.
yeah, ridges and stuff.
There's nothing growing on the kaffir lime tree yet. Oh, I forget the name of this one.
It's not a key lime. I've been reading about key limes lately.
No,
so
it's not key lime.
key limes, it's like champagne. Did you know that? A key lime's like champagne and it has to come from a Florida keys to be called a key lime.
Oh, really? That would make
so.
sense why we don't ever really see them here.
Never see them here. Don't know how I'm going to make a key lime pie. Guess we can't call it a key lime pie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so that's, I mean, 1.5 limes, but yeah, 25 mil or however much lime juice you want. And then I think we usually do about 7 mint leaves and always keep the top to garnish your drink. So just pop that off, have that for later. How's the bread going?
Looking good, looking good.
Do you do both sides or just one?
Just lightly on the back side. I have a
Okay.
funny feeling that you're not supposed to.
Okay, okay, sure.
So. Oh, that's a bit hot.
I can make you a non-alcoholic version of these if you want.
I'm good. I have a
You good?
tangerine sparkling water.
Oh, yeah, it's probably just as good. So I think that was about 7 mint leaves, and then I'm just gonna get some ice.
I think that pan was too hot for that second one because it might. But the cheese melted really quickly and the margarine melted really quickly, so we'll see what happens. Yes, Duck? There's a request for more dog action. I'll pick you up once I've finished cooking.
He just wants to go outside.
Oh, you can go outside.
All right. Ice in. Vigorously shake. He just wants to stand at the door. Ooh, that is cold on the hands, right?
Oh,
Do it. A little.
got a good vacuum there.
Yeah. There we go.
Did you swear?
No, I said I can do it.
Thought you said something naughty.
And then we'll do chilled glass and a double strain so we don't get all the little minty bits in there. This is usually served in a smaller glass, but I don't have any smaller cocktail glasses, so.
You gotta give it a tap.
What?
Use the bottom of the shaker to give it a tap.
The bottom of the shaker?
The bottom of the shaker.
I'm so confused. What do you mean? Oh yeah, but I was still getting stuff out here. Don't get ahead of yourself. All right, we're done. We're done. Cool. And then you can see that. So you just get like a little sprinkling of mint, and then you just pop your little.
Did you choose this cocktail because it's going to pair well with the cheesy toast? Because I think it will really pair well.
I think it will as well because you got lots of acid, just like cut through
all
that
the
fattiness.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Stunning.
It's the best cocktail and like very easy to make. It's always a crowd pleaser because a lot of people drink margaritas. This is so much better than a margarita.
Oh,
Sorry.
fighting words. Delicious.
Yeah, it's so good. You can't even. There's so much lime juice.
You can't taste
And
the
then
gin.
you don't taste the gin
So why do you not choose vodka?
because I still think gin gives it a better flavor. Vodka has no flavor. You're still getting some interesting, like juniper berry notes and all of that from your gin.
You know, some Australian.
It's a nice
natives.
gin. Thank you, Local Project and Archie Roots.
All right.
Oh, hoo-hoo. I'm so excited. Okay.
To Sizzler, R.I.P. Is that it?
Yeah, it's close. It's not as cheesy.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe it was only one side. I feel like the cheesiness of the Sizzler one was more intense.
They probably use cheaper parmesan.
Yeah.
Pretty
yeah.
good, but it's cheese on toast, isn't it?
It is cheese on toast.
Not. All right, we'll do it again, but I'm sure you got some questions to ask me. We'll bump up the cheese on the next pieces.
Sorry, Jack.
You just
I
stood
stepped
in the
on him. He wants some cheesy bread.
Not for you, mate.
That camera can't see him, can they?
No. Sorry.
Yeah. Question. Okay. Would you ever do a meet and greet?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure. I'm going to write another book at some point. We'll do one. We'll do a book tour for that one. That's ages away though. I think for the right reason, yeah. We're doing a cool festival next year, aren't we? This year?
End of the year.
But we can't say too much about it, but it's
Not
only
yet.
like in one part of Australia.
Yeah. For the right opportunities, right?
Yeah, I'm
So-
keen to do some dinners. Maybe
Yeah.
some restaurant not takeovers, but
Collabs.
yeah.
Yep. Maybe, and we've done a few things on the Sunshine Coast. So probably more Sydney, Melbourne.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a brainwave today that I want to open a restaurant again.
Oh, Andy, who said he would never.
Yeah, change my mind.
Why change your mind?
I don't know, I just think it'd be cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Comment below, think I should open a restaurant. I can't, the thing is though, I don't have the time to we'll have to employ like an executive chef. I definitely have say in the menu and stuff, but I can't be in the kitchen every day.
You come up with the concept and the style of restaurant you want.
Yeah, and then have people, have a team
run it for
to help
you.
me execute it, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you're good. Do a really cool pub. I love a good pub.
Good pub. Yeah, I want to do more steakhouse. I love to do a steakhouse.
Oh yeah.
Full fancy restaurant, maybe a seafood restaurant.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a farm.
A farm.
I love that there's a Three Blue Ducks is a group of chefs that they started a cafe in Sydney, and then they got a few others. They've got one in Byron Bay called The Farm. That's a pretty epic venue. A bakery there and a coffee roastery and a big cafe and grow their own veg and stuff, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's a cool space. Good for families.
Yeah.
What type of meats or food items have you been more cautious or nervous to try, and why?
I mean, the weird stuff, you're always nervous to try, and cautious as well. I don't really like getting food poisoning. We did the pig's blood, we kind of talked about it a bit, but we've done, not pig's blood, goat's blood, I think it was.
Yeah.
We did the raw goat's
Vietnam?
blood in Vietnam. That was pretty gnarly, I won't lie, that was pretty kind of out there. Literally eating like jellied blood.
It was.
And it's a bit, like, because people have,
Gotten sick from it.
yeah, died from it.
Great. Yeah, it was more of a mental thing though. And just, I think it was the colour. Like, it was blood red. That was the hardest part to get over, but the taste in itself was actually milder than I expected.
Yeah. Yeah, it was mild. It was pretty nice, to be honest. But that was probably, mentally getting over was...
I think insects for me.
Insects are weird,
Yeah, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
When you're both on holiday, what do you like to do to relax?
I don't like relaxing. I don't like holidays. Not a fan. I just get bored, and so yeah. So I think a holiday for me is like, I don't know, maybe going to an event or something like that I can kind of relax at. I went, something like that, or I like to eat out. So like going to like some sick restaurants and stuff. I guess that's my type of relaxation.
Yeah.
But as far as like people are like, oh, take time off, don't burn out. Man, it doesn't. I work until I'm tired and then I go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, you do some things to help you.
I exercise, that helps me relax.
I feel like I've been on holiday if I get a good couple of hours near water, so whether that's a pool or the ocean, and can read a book solid for a couple of hours. Just pure relaxation right there. So that's mine.
Boring.
It's good.
Yeah.
You cannot, and I can't listen to books because my mind wanders and goes elsewhere, whereas I'm physically reading a book, nothing else is entering your mind. Like, you are so focused on that. You are living in that book for a good couple of hours. Reality doesn't exist. It's really nice.
What is reality?
What is reality? And do you watch F1? If you do, what driver or team do you pull for?
Yeah, yes, definitely big F1 fan. Something that I do to relax, I guess. Is go to
You
watch.
do?
Yeah, I like to watch F1, and I enjoy going to F1 races. They're always great events, and like, I'm like an old school F1 fan. I've been watching F1 since the late 90s, and a lot of people from my generation that watch F1 kind of don't like that. What Libya Media has done with the Formula One in the recent years, but I think it's a good thing. You know, it's kind of blowing up the popularity, and it's just good for the business of Formula One. Who do I go for? No one in particular, really. I've got a few drivers that I like, I'm a fan of.
Okay.
But I don't really I got a soft spot for McLaren, for the heritage that McLaren has with New Zealand. So if anyone doesn't know, McLaren is an English Formula One team, but it was named after Bruce McLaren, I think he was one of the founding members of that team, who was a Kiwi. And until recently, when McLaren played, not recently, maybe in modern times, if McLaren won, they played the New Zealand national anthem, but now they play the English one. I think it should be the New Zealand national anthem.
Okay.
So McLaren I've always been a fan of as a team, and I quite like both their drivers at the moment. Lando seems like a good kid. He's not really a kid anymore. Oscar seems like a really good kid. He's kind of...
Is that the Aussie?
He's an Aussie, yeah. He's young, and he's coming into him. So he's a great driver, but his kind of personality is growing too, which is good to see. And, his racecraft's growing. He's had a few great races recently. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Tahitian lime.
Tahitian lime. There you go.
Just googled.
Lime types.
Yeah, because I knew the name was on the tip of my tongue, but last video you made some quesadillas.
I did.
A few questions about the tortillas.
Yes.
Where can you buy decent pre-made tortillas in Southeast Queensland? Bonus points for corn tortillas.
I don't know where you can buy them in the shops. There is a what's the word? Not a Spanish, like a South American style shop in the Sunny Coast. I think they have them in Brisbane as well. I've forgotten the name, apologies. They will sell a brand called La Torturia. So La Torturia is a restaurant in Melbourne on the west side. That is probably one of the best Mexican restaurants I've had in Australia. And they make tacos and their ones are good. But you can just buy them online if you can't get to that shop anywhere in the country. You can just buy La Torturia. From the supermarket, there is the ones that I usually use if I haven't got them from La Torturia are just from the supermarket, and they're the white corn street tacos. And all the people, it's not even Mexicans normally, it's just people who think they know what they're talking about, go, oh, you're using flour tortillas. Like, no, they're not flour tortillas, they're white corn tortillas. You can't actually buy. Corn tortillas are funny, fresh corn tortillas are delicious. Packet corn tortillas sometimes aren't great, they don't eat great. I feel like they kind of deteriorate quickly, they become quite chalky and really brittle.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a fan of. And I'm not someone that's anti a flour tortilla either. I love a flour tortilla, nothing wrong with it. Not everything has to be a corn tortilla, especially if you can't get good ones.
Yeah, flour tortillas are delicious. These are good. I feel like there's just more of a crust.
More cheesy.
Yeah, more of a crust on it.
Okay.
They remind me of what's those cheese crackers? Country cheese, county cheese. They're the square or rectangle looking.
Look, yeah, I know what you're talking about, with the packets that you get.
You get in the supermarket. It's called county or country cheese. That's exactly what it tastes like.
But does it taste like Sizzler cheesy bread?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they use a different parmesan that has a...
Well, no, they use pecorino.
Pecorino. A stronger flavour, but it's very close.
Oh, look at that one.
I feel like maybe they had thicker bread.
Yeah, it definitely super thicker bread too.
But if you're missing scissor bread,
Pecorino.
very close.
Margarine, thick white bread. One side toast, I'm pretty sure that's right.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I can't remember. Someone has asked, what would you say is good wine for someone to start getting into drinking wine? I have a couple of girlfriends who don't drink wine, and it's been my life mission to get them to start drinking wine. They drink other things, they're cocktail people, but I think from my experience with them, pet nat is a really good place to start, because a lot of pet nats kind of just taste like delicious fruit juice. Like it's just one step further than fruit juice. So that's a really good place to start if you're more into cocktails and haven't really liked wine. But if it was me, I don't think pet nat would have got me started on wine. I mean, I started when I was, I don't know, at university drinking boxed fruity Lexi, something like that, something horrendous. But I would start with a Pinot Noir or a Gamay, like a really light red wine. And I think the thing with Pinot Noir in Australia and New Zealand, you do have to spend, you can get some for $10, but sometimes they just don't. It is an expensive grape variety. So, I mean, I haven't found one that I've liked under $20, so you might need to spend a little money there. But if you go like a Gamay, a lot of the ones coming out of France, you can get for a really great price, and they're light and delicious. And then in a white wine, maybe it's just 'cause I like it so much, but Riesling, like Riesling's just very acidic, lemon and lime, and some of it's really minerally. Try something from Tasmania, they have beautiful Rieslings. So yeah, that'd be my ones that I start with. I think they're a good introduction, they're not too over the top. Yeah. We talked about TV shows, and I did ask for recommendations, and someone asked me what the genre I like to watch for the TV recommendations. I love a good drama, I would say. I'm not really into comedy for TV shows. What's TV shows that I've watched recently that I've liked? I mean, I like some of the, I'm watching House of Dragons, but I don't know if I'd go down that type of show again. It's only because I watched Game of Thrones, so I feel like I need to follow it through. But yeah, a really good drama, or I do like a good doco as well. So anything in that sort of realm. What is something different? something that's a little bit unique, maybe a little bit of comedy. I do like British comedy. What's that one? Afterlife, like a bit morbid, but quite funny at the same time. Don't ask Andy because he doesn't watch TV.
Don't watch TV.
Have you ever thought about, as you tidy around the chopping board when the camera is off, are you as tidy around the chopping board when the camera's off as you are when the camera's on?
Always.
Always.
Gotta be clean. You have it ingrained into your cooking. This is dirty now.
Yeah. He's looking at my section and judging me. This is not bad. This is not bad. It's the same as you.
Yes, chef.
I've definitely gotten better after being with Andy for 10 years. You can't stand mess or anything being out. It's clean up straight after you finish, which is actually a really good thing because then you can just relax and mess doesn't build up in your kitchen. Oh, it's got a nice little side
Well, I
crust
went
going
straight
on.
pecorino.
Oh.
Why do we need the margarine?
Oh, okay.
Let's just go straight to the sauce.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Okay.
It's not getting as much colour. I think all those fake fats in the
Yeah.
margarine do
Okay.
something.
And then there's just a question. People just want to see Duck.
I don't know where he is.
The other fur baby has gone back to her parents, so we've only got the one. I think he's
Ducky.
Duck. Or snoozing in an office somewhere. Come on. The people want to see you. Duck, come here, come here, come here. Oh. Here we go.
Duck is,
Stoked to be here.
yeah, Duck's a jerk in general.
Oh, I
He's
know.
not a jerk. He's just like, he's his own man.
He's 9.5 now, so he's getting old. He's kind of can be a grumpy old man.
He's always been grumpy though.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, not a huge, not a massively affectionate dog.
That's okay.
He's okay. Yeah, that was just fine. It's great.
We're not massively affectionate people.
No. Works great for us. But he's not like someone that has to be on your lap all the time, which is good. I like it.
He's pretty chilled.
He's pretty chilled.
He had a little mast cell cut out of his.
It's a fancy term.
Yeah, well, a tumour just sounds so intense. And it wasn't like an aggressive tumour. They call it a mast cell. He had that cut out the other week, but he's healing great. He's got some good scars on his butt to show for it, don't you, mate? And he's pretty heavy. He's like 15 kilos.
Fat boy.
He's heavy for a little dog. But he's pretty chilled most of the time.
Oh, you can put him down now if he says that you're about to drop him.
Yeah. Oh.
Bye, Duck.
No,
All right, let's taste this straight pecorino one. I definitely didn't get as much colour because it doesn't have the margarine.
Look at the crust. I've just got to wash my hands.
Do that obligatory thing that silly food influencers do.
What's that?
So do that obligatory thing that silly food influencers do.
What is it? Oh, ASMR.
Definitely smells cheesier. Oh, that's much better. It's got a crust.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's actually closer to the flavour. Yeah. Like it doesn't have the colour, but it's got the flavour. It's so much cheesier.
Cool.
That's really good. Okay.
This is the chopping board, not your.
That's my plate. It's my cocktail station.
Any more questions?
No, that's the questions I think for
Cool.
today.
All right, I've got a question for you guys. If I was to open a restaurant, what type of restaurant should I open?
Oh,
Could be anything.
a wine bar.
Pizza shop, burger shop, fancy restaurant, brasserie, steak restaurant, seafood restaurant.
Yeah. What makes sense for Andy?
What would you come to? spend your hard-earned money on?
That's a really good question. Or last week, we should answer last week's question as well, which was favorite non-food
YouTuber. Well, what were some of the answers?
There was heaps. There's so many.
Feels like you haven't done your job.
What do you mean?
You're supposed to.
No, I was going to say what's your answer. But here's some of the ones that were talked about. We had Primitive Technology.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Samson Boat Co. Daily Max, Escape to Rural France. Thought Emporium, Cara and Nate. Basecamp Chris. Scotty's Gone Walkabout. Cutting Edge Engineering. So I actually think there was one, I feel like it might have been these guys. They're Brisbane based and yes, like showing the different engineering stuff. He has some incredible views. Like there is a lot of people watching.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, it sounds like kind of thing. You should check it out. Shed Life, Mighty Car Mods.
Yeah, oh geez, Mighty Car Mods, man. They've been like, that must be like the oldest YouTube channel in Australia.
I Do Cars, Hello Sport, Drew Built Stuff. I feel like there's lots of channels that you would watch. There's a few wine ones as well. Wine for the People, Different Drop, Wine Folly.
What's that wine channel you watch all the time?
Wine for the People, yeah. And then another one, which was going to be my pick, which is Constantine, I think it's Baum. He is a som and he has a really great wine channel. So I do watch that one a lot, so that was my pick. What's your non-food?
The channel I watch religiously is Cletus McFarlane. So he like, a car channel. It's like a bunch of Florida men just, he bought a racetrack. He's just drives cars and 8
You don't mind?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite other channel. And then I watch heaps of stuff though. Lots of like engineering stuff and geeky business stuff.
You do.
That's one channel I watch religiously and watch pretty much every one of his videos for the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years.
There's a good cocktail one as well, which I think is Aussie. Steve the bartender. So
On your Steve.
Yeah, he's got some good recipes on there. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
We will see you next week for an exciting video.
Okay. Peace.
Bye.